Hey guys, welcome back to my video. Today I'm going to make a coil gun. For that I'm using this coil of 80 to 90 tons which I have made by myself. You can also do this. And a pen refill I have put there. And this the nail, 1 inch nail. I'm going to use it as an ammo for this coil gun. It fits inside this very nicely. Comes out. And to run this coil gun I'm going to make a own voltage booster. For that voltage booster I'm going to use this IRFZ44N MOSFET, the heatsink to remove its heat, 1N4007 diode, and a homemade inductor. I'll tell how I made that, and a 4700 microfarad capacitor. So before doing that, let's see how a coil gun works. So this is my cross-sectional view of my muzzle, coil and nail. As the nail is a ferromagnetic substance, it is attracted by magnet and magnetic field. First the nail is resting at the very end of the muzzle, and when the current is applied, it pulls the nail and brings the nail in the center of the coil. But there's a catch. When the nail is in the center of the coil, the magnetic field should collapse, or else the nail will remain in the center of the coil and will never come out and gets stuck there. So it's must that we have to turn off the magnetic field when the nail is in the center of the coil. It works something like this, very fastly. So now I'll show how to make this coil or how I made this. You can take any ferromagnetic substance like a washer or a nut or a bolt. Yeah, I have taken a nut here. Then you can take like this and a thick copper wire like this, and one thin copper wire like this. So basically you are making a joule thief circuit in which this acts as a main coil and this acts as a feedback coil. So what you have to do, you have to take and align both of them like this, and you should make coil like this. Something like this. Then after getting when you cut at this end also you will get four wires, and when you get those four wires you should take the alternate wires and you have to solder it like you can see here. So this wire was with this and this was the end with this. So this wire I have taken the end of the thin wire, I soldered with the start of the thick wire. You can solder it here or you can do it here also, any side. If you don't do it properly then this thing won't work. So you have to see how we are doing. I'll repeat it once again. The end of the thin wire is connected or joined or soldered with the start of the thick wire, something like this. If this is the start and this is the end, this part should solder to this part or connect it like that. And as we'll get a center tapped here, yeah, you can see both the wires are here. This becomes the positive terminal of the circuit, and I'll connect this and I'll make the voltage booster and I'll show. So guys, I made it. Here it is. I'll give you the circuit diagram in the video. You can check out that. So this is the input. I'll give the input here plus and minus, and output is here. This is the output plus and this is the same minus. This is common ground. So this is the circuit diagram which you can refer. The gun has come out very good. I have added a trigger and a button to charge the capacitor. So here I'm going to shoot.